What's going on, everybody? My name is Zach Hartley, and in this video I'm going to show you what I am holding in my small account portfolio. I'm going to break down for you one of the trades that I made this week, and I'm also going to list out the trades that are at the top of my watch list going into Monday morning. Here's everything you need to know. Let's go. Alright, so here was one of the trades that I made this week. This is honestly one of my favorite companies. It hurt me a little bit to get out of it, but I had to pull my money out. It is called the Very Good Food Company. I actually went to these guys' location in Victoria. I bought one of their burgers. I ate the burger. I like the product. I like everything about the company. However, it has had an amazing run over the last few months. Now, when I went to their location, the stock was trading around $1.40, $1.50. It's now trading at $8.60, almost $9 here, and it's really quite amazing. Now, I got in a little bit late, believe it or not. I should have bought in at $1.50, $1.75 when I was at the location and I liked the burger. I ended up waiting till $4.18, and over the last 2 weeks, it has had an amazing run all the way up to a high of $9.08, and I actually got out at $8.60. And so I did extremely well on it. I got about 106% profit on this trade. And the reason that I pulled out was because I think we could see a little bit of a pullback here. So as you can see, the price is starting to level off here over the last kind of 3 days. We had some downward pressure on Friday. Luckily, the price recovered. It looks like a couple of people kind of bought that dip. That is where I sold out. We'll see how it goes on Monday, but the MACD is about to cross over. The volume's a little low right now. The RSI is showing that the stock is already overbought. And so there were a couple different reasons there, and I was doing extremely well on the stock. It was starting to take up a bit of my portfolio, and I just wanted to get out of the trade. I wanted to exit it. If it drops down, I may buy some more. If it continues to move up, I might take a smaller position and just let it run. But as of right now, I have locked in my profit. I am out of the trade, and we secured 106% profit on this trade in a matter of about 15 trading days, which is absolutely phenomenal. You can't ask for anything more than that. Lock in your profits, get out of the stock. Now, if you want to see my entire portfolio, this is a screenshot of what it looks like right now. Now, keep in mind, I started this account with $1,000 in September of 2020. We're now sitting at about $4,500, so I'm really happy with how it's going. I just got out of Very on Friday. That was the sell that I made. However, I'm still holding Mind Medicine, and this stock is running like crazy right now. It is up 614% on my initial purchase in at 64 cents. It's currently trading at $4.57 right now, and I've done phenomenally well on it. The rest of the portfolio looks really good as well. I'm currently holding Trip, which is Red Light Holland. I'm up 92% on that. I'm up 42% on Revive Therapeutics. I'm up 23% on Cybin. I'm break even on Victory Square right now. I'm down 2% on a graphene company, and my warrants in Drone Delivery Canada have taken a 20% hit, but I'm not worried about that. That one's kind of a long-term hold for me, and it's super risky. So even if this drops to 30 or 40% loss, I'm not too worried about it. It only makes up 3% of my portfolio right now. I'm happy with the price that I'm in at, and I'm not going to touch this for a few months. So this is what the portfolio looks like right now. Started with 1,000 in September. It's currently December 12th as I'm making this video, and we're currently sitting at $4,500. So we're doing extremely well on this. This is kind of a steady and consistent way to make money on swing trading. That's basically what I'm doing here. Now, if you're interested in seeing more of my research and my technical analysis about how I am making these trades, then you should definitely consider signing up for my Discord chat and my watch list. That is where I'm building a community of traders. I share my weekly watch list every single Saturday. I post all of my technical analysis in there, and it's basically a group chat where new traders and experienced traders can come in, share their research, share their resources, share their trading ideas, and hopefully everybody can grow and make money in the process. It is a group chat where I try to pump in as much of my analysis as I can, and I try to get others to do the same. If you're interested in something like that, it is $5 per month. The link is in the description if you'd like to sign up. Okay guys, now for this next section, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the charts of specific stocks that I posted in my weekly watch list video last week, and then I'm going to show you the charts and how they look today as I make this week's video. I want you to look at the difference between them because it's really amazing, and all of these charts, you can look them up in my video from last week and see exactly how I interpreted them back then, and now compared to this week, it's really impressive. So starting with Electronic Arts, this is a stock chart that I posted last week. I even made a trade on this one. I bought the options, and I'm currently up 50% right now. If you want to test that out, you can go back to my portfolio and take a look. However, this is what the chart looks like this week. So you can see this difference here. We're up about 10-15%. Really amazing. Really strong breakout right here. I'm going to go back to the old one, back to the new one. This is what it looks like. And we basically timed this one absolutely perfectly. I'm up 50% on this trade right now. The next one up is Revive Therapeutics. This is what the chart looked like last week. And this is what the chart looks like this week. These green arrows here are my entry point, just in case you're curious. The next one is Red Light Holland Group. This is probably my favorite of the week. This is the chart that I posted last week. And this is what the chart looks like this week. Absolutely absolutely amazing. Again, I got into this stock on the green arrow here, and we're doing extremely well on it. The next one is Cybin. This is another magic mushroom company. This is the stock chart that I posted last week, and this is what the stock chart looks like this week. As you can see, it broke through $1, and now it's at about $1.74. It's doing extremely well. Now, if you are interested in doing the research and trying to understand the charts like this, definitely consider signing up for my stock market course. It is completely free when you sign up for a 2-week free trial on Skillshare. There's over 700 students, there's over 40 plus reviews, and there's topics on every different aspect of the stock market to help you build a strategy and reach your goals. If you're interested in signing up, the link is down below, and I promise you it will be the best free resource that you have ever found. Okay, now let's get into this week and start looking at the market. So first of all of the indices are near or at their all-time highs, which is really nice to see. However, COVID numbers are still rising. So let's dive into this and see what I mean by that. So NASDAQ, as you can see, we broke through the previous resistance set in September. We hit a high of 12,607. However, on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we had a slight, small little drop off, but we're still pretty much near those all-time highs. If you look at the S&P 500, it is the exact same story. We broke through the highs in September, and we had a little bit of a drop off at the end of the week, but we did set a brand new all-time high on Monday or Tuesday. Now, unfortunately, when we look at the COVID numbers in the United States, they're also at an all-time high. This is just a screenshot taken from Worldometer. It looks like the most recent data was from December 11th, and December 11th was clearly an all-time high of about 250,000 cases, just slightly under that. So definitely not a good chart to be looking at. There's a lot of people being affected by this, and it's not in a good way. So definitely something concerning and something that we need to keep an eye on and make sure that we are aware of how our portfolio could be affected by these numbers, especially if they continue to increase. Now, I've got a couple of stocks on my list this week, starting with Shopify. I'm super interested in Shopify because, as you can see, it is trading within a channel. It has been basically rejected by this $1,100 mark 3 or 4 times. It's found support at the $900, $850 mark 3 or 4 times in here, and it's completely trading within a channel, just basically going up and down through the moving averages and not quite able to break through 1100. So this one is at the top of my watch list. As soon as we can break through that kind of 1100, 1150 area, I am going to be very bullish on Shopify, and I will likely be taking a position. The next one I am looking at is DocuSign. So this is another stock also trading within a very clear channel. You can see it's been rejected from the top level several times. It's been rejected from the lower level several times. We are still slowly moving higher, but we're not seeing any drastic growth here. I really like the business model behind both Shopify and DocuSign, especially in a brand new kind of COVID world. I think both of them are extremely well positioned to take advantage of the online e-commerce sales that I think are only going to grow over the next 5 to 10 years. Now, these are the 2 stocks at the top of my list. However, there is one more, and that is Cargojet. This one is super interesting to me because this is a stock that really interacts well with levels of support and resistance. So let me show you what I mean by that. First of all, going back to July here, you can see we had some pretty clear resistance where the stock couldn't break through. We had a very clear breakthrough, and then we retested that support at the beginning of September here and then bounced higher. The exact same thing is happening right now. So we've broken through the previous resistance set in August. It has climbed to a high of $250, and now it is retesting the support that was established back in August. So we are retesting this basically $200 level, and we have now tested it 1, 2, 3 times. So in my opinion, if we see good price action on Monday, Tuesday, we see the stock climbing higher, we see good news, we see everything going in the right direction with this company, I will likely be taking a position because I think it's got a really nice easy swing trade from maybe that 220 to 250 mark, or if it can break through 250, you just let it ride out as a long-term hold. I think there's a lot of opportunity in Cargojet, and I really like this one. This one was also suggested to me by one of my Discord members, so big thank you there. Now, those are 3 charts that are at the top of my watch list. However, the psychedelics industry is where I am putting most of my money right now, and it is where I'm putting most of my attention because I'm super excited about it. I'm pretty bullish on the industry. I'm really interested in a lot of the different companies here. Here are all the tickers as well. Some of these trade in Canada and US. Some of them trade only in Canada. Some of them trade only in the US. So you need to make sure that you kind of do your research and make sure you buy them on the right exchange. But this is what they look like, or at least these are the ones at the top of my list. So if you're interested in doing some research into this space, I do think if you bought 3 or 4 of these and held it for a year, you'd probably do extremely well. However, I think the real trick to this industry is going to be exiting at the right time. I think that's where we're going to see who's the good trader and who's the bad trader. Is can you get in? I don't think it's going to be the challenge, but can you get out at the right time? That's what's going to make or break a lot of people. However, they are very volatile, so you need to make sure you do your due diligence, you have a well-diversified portfolio, and you have good position sizing. That is the most important thing. If you look at my portfolio there isn't a single position higher than than 15 or 18%. And the ones that are at 15 or 18% are only there because they have had exorbitant gains. It's not because I put 15 or 18% of my portfolio into them. I'm usually only trading with 5 or 10%. However, my meta has gone up so drastically that it's done extremely well. I'm up over 600% on it, and I've already taken out my initial position. So all of that is just pure profit. Very, very good. Now, in summary, COVID numbers are increasing, so you need to make sure that you're well positioned and protected in the event that that has a negative impact on the markets. Secondly, I said this last week, and I think I have just reconfirmed it this week, but the mushroom stocks and the psychedelic stocks that I'm referencing here are the next weed stocks. I think they're going to see exorbitant gains, and then you better be able to exit at the right time, because I think the stocks are going to come crashing down over the next kind of 2 to 3 years. I think they're going to get overinflated and they're going to come back down. So you need to be very, very careful about how much money you put in and when you're going to get out. I think you need to think about that before you get into some of these stocks. And next up is stay safe. Make sure you're healthy, make sure you're doing well. And if you have any questions about anything I'm putting out here, definitely check out my website, consider the course, sign up for the Discord chat, or send me an email. My address is down below in the description box. I would love to hear from you, especially if you have any other video ideas. And lastly, if you guys get any value out of this video, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. I sincerely appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. Good luck trading, good luck investing, and we'll see you guys in the next video.